Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's what's actually wild. In 2025, we find ourselves witnessing a political landscape that feels eerily reminiscent of some of history's darkest chapters. The article highlights how Donald Trump's grip on power is not merely a political quirk. It's a calculated descent into authoritarianism. Picture this. Trump is compelling his followers to swallow blatant lies. And in doing so, he's not just distorting reality, he's reshaping the very fabric of our democracy. Ever notice how the narrative around crime in Washington, D.C. has been twisted into a fear-mongering spectacle? Despite crime rates plummeting, Trump and his allies are painting a picture of chaos, claiming caravans of youth rampaging through city streets. This isn't just absurd. It's a deliberate strategy to instill fear and justify a military occupation of the Capitol. What if I told you that this tactic mirrors the infamous framing of the Central Park 5 case? It's a diversion, a distraction from the real issues at hand, like the ongoing struggles for accountability and justice. The absurdity doesn't stop there. We see lawmakers like Senator Mark Wayne Mullen and Representative Tim Burchett, who, in a twisted display of bravado, admit to fearing for their safety in the most policed city in America. Their rhetoric about protecting manhood while openly confessing cowardice is not just laughable, it's a glaring contradiction that reveals the fragility of their power. This is a party that prides itself on strength, yet crumbles at the thought of facing the very citizens they claim to represent. Let's dive deeper into the implications of this narrative. The militarization of D.C. is not just about control. It's about erasing democratic norms under the guise of safety. As Reverend Graylin Hagler points out, D.C. is already a heavily policed environment, and without statehood, its residents are left vulnerable to exploitation by a GOP that treats the city like a political laboratory. The call for D.C. statehood is not just a local issue, it's a national imperative. The failure to take this movement seriously could have repercussions that extend far beyond the district. It's time for national Democrats to recognize the urgency of a principled grassroots approach. In this moment of crisis, we have a chance to unify and push back against this authoritarian tide. From community organizing to progressive candidates rising up, change is on the horizon. Together, let's tackle these challenges head-on, because the fight for democracy is one we can and must win. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.